whether it's a Ojo opportunity or any type of introduction that a consumer an agent gets with a consumer, we talk about the speed to lead and how important that is. How do you weigh that against just the long-term follow-up? And is one more important than the other, or do you focus on one more than the other with your clients?
Number one, don't blow the initial call. Right? If they push the button for the Uber driver and they want somebody to show up 7 to 11 minutes later and take them safely to their destination, and you start peppering them with a bunch of pre-qualification questions, you've blown that lead possibly, or it's going to be much more difficult to build and strengthen that relationship after they had this in mind when Ojo connected them and you presented this to them. So speed to lead is be available. Focus on connect, set, learn. That's critical. Don't blow that upfront call. And then what we're finding, or as I just shared for my own team in Q1, the average online lead that we got in contract was just over 6 months since we'd first been connected with them. So it's don't blow the first lead, get in front of them, and then stay in relationship, keep providing items of value. So it's equally are both important at this stage in the market. If you asked me that same question 9 or 10 months ago, I would say it's only speed to lead. The other thing I'd share on speed, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I wanted you to repeat one thing you said. What was the average length of time of the properties that you guys have gotten under contract?
For my team, we just ran a report on Q1. We have a lot of online lead sources, including Ojo, which we're very grateful for. The average person that we put in pending status in Q1, we'd shaken our hand for the first time or were connected by companies like Ojo just over 6 months ago. I think it was like 187 days.
Yeah, I think that's so important for everyone to hear, right? There's some people that you get introduced to that are, what we would term as now business, but the majority of them are future business. And it's the agents that really convert at the highest level and that they're most effective are the ones that are able to convert on those ones that take longer. That's as we said, and I think someone may have said in the chat, that's where the gold is. So. Yeah,
let's call it like it is, Chris. There's a lot of cherry picking in the hot market, right? Because like I've said it 3 times now, you would meet people on Tuesday and by Wednesday or Thursday, folks you barely know, you're saying, hey, remove all your contingencies and come in $50,000 over asking. We're like, okay. So that was cherry picking. In today's world, so you could get a bunch of leads, cherry pick the group that was willing to do that and get a bunch of homes under contract. In today's world, it's actually following the connect, set, learn, getting in front of them, and then building and strengthening that relationship over a period of time, not checking in, providing those gold bars, and there'll be a large group that wants to do business. The only other thing I'd add to that is in the cherry picking, we see this a lot in our coaching companies. Be really careful not to get too many leads. Right? Like if you get too many leads, number one is you may be tied up and you can't get speed to lead. We actually have scripts that we practice with our team, and these are for established clients, not brand new clients. And it's like, hey, Chris, I know we've been working together for a few weeks. I may get a couple calls today while we're out showing properties. If I step out, I promise it won't be more than 2 to 3 minutes, but I just want to make you aware of that. Because I don't want to miss that Ojo connection when it comes in. And on the flip side, I don't want to get too many Ojo connections that I'm trying to cherry pick, which is very difficult in this market when many consumers are not conducting business for 60, 90, or 180 days. So I want to get a controllable amount of leads. I want to set my client and my schedule's expectations that I can field those leads when they come in and do my best to be speed to lead and then have time block in my calendar to follow up over a period of time to find them motivated when they're ready to conduct business.